Hi everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. It is Thrifty Thursday. So, do y'all recall that I said at the beginning of 2023, we're going to do Thrifted Thursday. We're going to use this stuff for thrifting. We're not going to thrift. We're going to slow it down. Okay. So, I've made a pretty good effort, okay? I was coming to you today, I've just got this little tiny thrift haul. I have 4 books, including this one, and this little other thing I'm going to show you in a minute. But then, today, I've had a cold, and I've been I'm stuck in the house, I'm all grumpy, I'm going to go thrifting. And so I'm I'm going to go to my recycle center, because I actually also have some things to take there, and I don't know what happened. I don't know. A local scrapbooker, paper artist either gave up or is the unfortunate has made an unfortunate departure from the planet. I don't know which. I hope it's the first of those two potentials. But yes, I certainly cleaned up a lot of stuff at the recycle center because it's I almost never spend money at the recycle center, not much, maybe $10. Today I spent $40. And I'm going to show you, I'll show you the other stuff I had first, and then I'll tell you when the recycle center begins, okay? So get a coffee, get a tea, get a vodka to kind of help me to deal with myself because, yeah. The good news, okay, the good news is that the variety of things is not huge, and it's something I already have a place in my studio for. And also, I've been telling myself lately, I haven't been doing all of this for a long time, so I haven't accumulated a gargantuan stash. I'm not turning my house into a hoarded house or anything. Everything has its place, and I have a rule about if my scrap bin, if things fall out of it and they hit the floor, they go in the recycle bin. I have a monthly purge kind of mindset too. If I have a lot of fabric and I've cut some of it up and I'm not using it in these textile journals I'm making, it's going. So I contribute a lot to the thrift store. So that's my excuses. Let's move on. So my voice is still a little wacky and I'm sorry for that. I'm also recording this a little earlier. I think I'm 1 week ahead of my thrift hauls just because, yeah, it happens. So anyways, this was the first thing I found that I was I need to get this book. It's so cute. This is Anansi and the Alligator Eggs. It's a Spanish story, I think, originally. First of all, I just really liked this, the words in these feathers, but look at how cute this is. So, the book has a dedication. This story is dedicated to the following children who have helped make this book possible. So here's all the children. And then this little girl, this story also belongs to Petula Neal. Sorry, had to take a little break there. Okay, so this is a really cute story. I haven't read the whole story, but I really love these illustrations. And if you didn't like this man spider here, who I believe is Anansi, you could still use the rest of the book. It's really, really beautifully illustrated. But I think that they're really charming pictures. I like the spider. I have to read the story to see what it's all about. I think it would be really hard to turn a book like this into a journal unless you used the actual cover, just because it is so wide, and the words do go quite wide across. So I think it'd be more of a cut-up book. And then I got this. So, as you know, if you've been watching me for a while, I am also a textile artist and a spinner and a weaver and a knitter and all those things. So I have my own looms, but I got this one actually for my daughter because it's a nice little loom actually. I was surprised at the quality of it. I was okay, and it was really cheap. So I'll take all this acrylic yucky yarn out of here and we'll put some nice, we'll do a nice weft on it, and I'm going to start weaving with her. So those are the first couple things. Okay, then this was where my haul was supposed to end, okay? Just with these books. So I found this book, Practical Guide to Home Landscaping. Isn't this cover amazing? This is what I bought it for. I don't really care a whole lot what's inside of it. I really just want the cover. And I think I know what I want to use it for already. I don't know if there's anything good inside. I didn't really even look. I just kind of was like, oh, I'm more about the cover. And I don't think there's going to be a lot in there. I'll take a bit of a look, but it's more, you know, whatever to me. I'm really about the cover. It's just, I think very good for Green Man, Green Witch kind of journals. So that's where this is going to be going. And then, as I was leaving the thrift store, they have a bunch of books for free, most of which are Bibles, because it's a church-funded, or sorry, a church benefit thrift store. Who they have like they're more than just a church. They do a lot more than just that. They have a soup kitchen and a lot more going on there. So these are one of the free bookshelves that are outside, and I was surprised to see there were some children's books there. This was the only one that I was into, and it has the fly page torn out, but Country Lane, Ben Beaver's Busy Day, and it has some really cute images in it. And sort of interestingly, I feel like there's a few different styles of illustration in here, which I find appealing because my own art style is very much like that. Like, you could look at a few different things that I've painted or drawn and not necessarily know that they were done by the same person. So, yeah. And then I found this book again. I got it for the cover. It's America's Wonderlands. And I just like the cover. I think this is nice with the big tree here. I think I could either use it or not use it. I just really like this grass cloth feeling cover. And inside, it's mostly like, well, there's some like vintage illustration, which is great. I didn't even realize that. There's a lot of vintage photography, some of which I could see myself using. So I'll probably go through this book and just bring it down to the parts that I think I'll use. Because it's, you know, it's a larger book. Has a few things in it, like maps, and I think I saw a couple other things in here somewhere, but yeah, this is like a fold out, I think, of a big giant tree. How beautiful. Okay. And then what would have been the last book is this one. It's really pretty. An Introduction to Nature by John Kieran. Has a pretty cover. I think I would make a nice nature lap book. Large book. Very nice vintage paper. It is from, so I haven't been reading the dates. 1955. And look at these pictures. It's all vintage illustration. Wildflowers and birds. And is there something else? Trees. At the back is trees. Okay, so that concludes what would have been my thrift haul. Now just give me one moment. I'm going to go get the rest. I'm not going to lie. I have not looked through all of this at all. I got probably, I don't know, I'm going to say like 3 feet of paper. And I mean, if this was all stacked on top, it would be 3 feet of paper. So, first I got this great big Recollections Tattered and Worn Cardstock Paper Collection. And it's pretty cool. Most of it's there. And then I don't know what collection this is because it's missing the front. but I assume it's another Recollections collection because it's the big fat pack. Then this one is Fresh Linen from Colorbach. And even if some of these papers don't appeal to me, I never say no to scrapbook paper because you can jelly print on it. You can do all sorts with it. And then this one is a DCWV, the Crafty Stack. And I'm sorry guys, my voice is just like, please put me out of my misery. And then a little 6x6, My Mind's Eye. And it's double-sided. And then DCWV, the Mariposa Stack. Oh. How is this connected? This way, okay. Sorry. And this has like gold and glitter. Okay. I'm going to pause and get more. Okay. This is another fat stack. It's got some scrappy bits in it, like that have been torn and stuff. I don't know the brand. I'm guessing Recollections. It's probably another of those, you know, 190 pages of scrapbook paper, but this is really nice. Very vintagey feeling. Okay. Oh, here we go. It's Lost and Found. That's the cover. DCWV, Sweet Tangerine. This is glitter as well. Has some glitter on it. And then I got a stack of just black cardstock. And then this Recollections Garden Florals paper pad, acid and linen free. This is 240 sheets of 8.5 by 11. What is that? Oh, a stamp that says Monday. We could have a forever case of the Mondays. Okay. It's really pretty. That's nice. Okay, pause, I'll get more. Okay, so a couple of books. And maybe the paper stack's not quite 3 feet, it's more like 2 feet. I'm only like just over 5 feet. I'm like 5'3", so I guess it looks big to me. Like I'm one of those, you know, kids who's like on, you know, they're explaining something to you and they're like, it was 500 feet tall. That's me. So I got this book called Rose Hips and Crab Apples, A Rose Lover's Diary by Susan Irvine. It's a really pretty book. That came from the antique warehouse. That's interesting. I did not pay that. Books are $1 at the recycle center unless they're 50 cents if they're children's books. But I got this because, first of all, it's kind of matte, has beautiful photography, but it's also like a daily, kind of a daily like journal. And then I found this one, The Jewel Box Garden by Thomas Hobbes. I'm just going to take this off. And it just has really pretty photography in it. Glossy pages, very glossy. But I don't care because they're really beautiful. And a lot of them are like double side photography, so they can be used nicely in journal page as a journal page. And like the colors are just like amazing, those anemones. Has a certain kind of glossiness to it that I like. It's interesting. It's like photo glossy. Okay, now let's go through the rest of the paper, which I think this, oh no, this isn't all of it. I see more. Hold on. Okay. So now I have a Christmas stash. So whatever I have collected today is my Christmas stash. So it's this Dear Santa glitter cardstock. Okay, that's all the Christmas like I'll ever need. Then a K & Company Susan Wingate specialty paper. So pretty. Let me move back a little. And this is double-sided. It's a glittery, pretty. This is like a partial stack of, I don't know what, but it's double-sided. This looks Christmassy, right? Yeah, all is calm. And then some cool paper. Then I found this. It's laminated, and it's like a vintage magazine page from a Butterick pattern. Double-sided. And then a DCWV Pocket Blossom. Oops. Oh, that's really cute. Love that. Oh wow, that's pretty. Almost feels like Japanese paper or Korean paper. Okay. And then another probably Recollections fat stack of paper. It's really pretty. And then some thicker scrapbook paper, double-sided. I think that's more of the K & Company. Yeah, that's the rest of that K & Company paper. From the one that was down here. Yeah, it was Susan Wingate or whatever. Put that there. Okay. Then a DCWV, the Mademoiselle stack. Just a little bit of this. It looks like this one was mostly used up. But there's a little bit, and it's really nice, thick paper. Really quite pretty. And then Old World Stack from DCWV. This is really nice. This is wallpaper texture. Like, can you see that it's like textured? This feels exactly like wallpaper. That is amazing. Holy cow. Textured paper. And then English Rose Garden from Recollections. This is really pretty. Wow. Okay. I'll put this down so I'm not so close to the camera. Excuse me. This cold is annoying. Okay, then we have a Recollections Bold Basics paper pad. This is 8.5 by 11. And I could see myself using some of this for jelly printing, like some of these. Definitely not my style. But paper is paper. Okay, then this is interesting. It's like a bunch of file folders, but like they're really nice. Victorian Trading Co. I have no idea what they're from. Never seen them before. But yeah, they're just these really pretty file folders. Okay, I will grab more one moment. Okay, so this is actually the last stack of paper, and then I'll show you the other stuff. So we have Sweet Flora cardstock paper from Recollections, 8.5 by 11. This is pretty. Oh wow. That one, yummy. Okay. A couple of random double-sided sheets. Lost and Found 3 ruby glittered cardstock pack. Oh yeah, sparkly. This is like a back page to this random paper. It probably goes on the back of whatever this is, or with this, whatever this is. Also glittery. I love that. Wow. That's really nice. These are more my colors. Beautiful. Okay. More of this paper. This is really cool paper. Oh, here it is. Okay. Kane Company. Makes sense. That's really cool. I don't know what the line of what that one is called, but it's really cool. Cut and paste. Other than that, I don't know. And then some scraps, more scraps here. I'll just throw them in my scrap bin. More of the K & Company. I love this one. Lots of sparkle and butterflies. And this one, like a nice sparkly damask. Nice thick paper. Oh, this is more of that Mademoiselle. I thought it had been used up, but it's here instead. Okay, so that's all the paper. Now I'm gonna go get the rest of what I got from the recycle center, and I'll be right back. So my trip today was inspired entirely by the recycle center posting pictures of a bunch of punches that they had. And I saw this one and I wanted it. So I got it. Then, while there, I saw this big, really cool jar of all different rocks. And some of them are really interesting. And my daughter and I have a bit of a rock collecting hobby. And then there were also lots of cool shells and limpets and urchins there. I always grab urchins because I love them. And then just some really interesting shells. So I grabbed this. I thought it was a pretty cool find. And actually I'll keep those out of there because these are so delicate. The cool thing when I went to Newfoundland is you would see the different gulls there. The kittiwakes especially. They would go and they would pull these out of the ocean and they would fly up high in the sky and they would drop them, the anemones and the urchins, and that's how they would crack them to be able to eat them. So it was kind of an interesting thing. Let me just move this aside. Okay, now we'll get to the good stuff. So, the next thing I found was this. It's just a bowl of these cool alphabet letters. And I really like the style of them. I thought they were really nice. I don't know who made them. Not sure. And then, this bag caught my eye. It's a whole bag of handmade leather and beaded bracelets. They're beautiful. And I thought they'd be really cool as trim. And they're definitely leather. The way they go on is like this. I'm sorry, I sound so nasal. Oh. And you would just tie them with these two strips here. So there's a huge bag of them. Water break. My apologies, this cold is evil. Okay, then I found these stamps. And these stamps. I don't know if I got the other half of the alphabet, but don't care. I just really like the way they are. They're great for just stamping randomly. This autumn set. Another shell. Thought I would put some watercolors in there. Okay. Oh, another shell. This is an entire bag of washi tape. It's huge. See? So I was saying to myself a few days ago, I hardly have any washi tape at all. Well, that's over. Because now I have a whole bag of washi tape. Okay, let me move this stuff and I'll get the next bit. Excuse me. Then this container, I spotted it out of the corner of my eye. haven't even looked through it, but I was like, oh, it's got random washi tapes and stuff. So this is a pretty washi tape. And then it's got like little pieces of ephemera. Just little bits of ephemera. Yeah, so I was happy to find all this. It's really random and cool. Lots of different stuff. Little stickers, floral stickers. These are Art Nouveau stickers. These are little cat stickers. All sorts of... This looks like an envelope from those lovely vintage boxes. Oh, whose boxes am I thinking of? Ugh, I can't remember the name, but I wonder if this stuff is from one of those boxes. It kind of looks like it. There's a bunch of vellum as well down here. Yeah, so just random. Need to organize. So that was supposed to be it, but then on my way out, I saw 2 boxes they had on the counter. Haven't even looked in them yet. Oh yeah. Yay, Distress ink. So, walnut stain, Distress oxide and peeled paint. And they're still very juicy, I can tell just looking at them. Just Salty Ocean. Ink in tea. Yeah. A lot of colors I don't even have. And I don't even have a lot of inks because I usually buy oxide. Cracked pistachio oxide. Wilted violet. This looks like an older one with different packaging or something. Let me pull this off. Distress ink. Wild honey. Yeah. And then there's a little snowflake stamp. Little bird stamp. Wood block stamp. This is cool. It's like a Christmas December 25th stamp. Fired brick ink. Broken china oxide. This is peeled paint. Looks like the color peeled paint. Oh yeah. And that is ink. Faded jeans. I think this is peacock feathers. Yeah. Concord grape. I don't pull these off. Something Concord. It's purple. I don't, Dusty Concord. I don't know all the names. Spice sugar. Spun sugar. Rusty hinge. Yeah. So those are all inks. And then the rest of this bin, which I guess will be my new washi tape bin, is this washi. And they had put dollar stickers on all of these. But like I said, all of this stuff I'm showing you, I paid $40 for. Just a flat rate of everything. They usually like bill by weight, and then they will price certain special objects. So there's more snowflakes. But she just gave me a break. Celebrated Parker alarm clock. So this is another stamp. Looks to me like it's possibly like a Tim Holtz type stamp, a Sizzix stamp. This is a ladybug stamp. This is music. Another ink. This one's fired brick. That's oxide actually. And I don't have that color either. Yay! And a little mail stamp. Just want to get rid of all these dollar stickers. Oh, they're so annoying. But that's okay. Oops. I can do this after. Then we have some text. Another bird stamp. This is paw prints. Little paw prints. Okay. What else? We have a little Christmas penguin. So some of these I don't think I'll use. I probably won't use this one. Oh, this I'll use. This is a little maple leaf. Okay, so the rest of this, oh no, we have more, hold on. Another Distress Oxide in Faded Jeans. Okay, and I will de-sticker the rest of these and probably end up using this as my washi tape container because apparently now I have a bunch of washi tape, which is really exciting. Yay! Okay, I have more. This I'll set aside. I'm going to redonate. I think the rest of these I'll use. Let's leave these here. They can just stay there. Okay. Also in this box of things. Okay, so where to begin? Okay, so some stencils. Just some different little kinds of stencils. Then I don't know what these are. I left some of them behind too. They're Kiwi Lane Designs, Layers of Inspiration, something about framing, but I thought these would be nice for cutting like flaps and pockets. Oh, it looks like there's instructions back here. Yeah, it's about framing. Then more stamps. So these I think are Diana Reevely or whatever, because I have the bigger version of these, like, so I was like, oh, that's pretty awesome. Oh, there's the other half of that alphabet that I had earlier. Then these botanicals, and these are like little squiggles and things. And then this pack is from Inkadinkadoo, and it's 23 little stamps of just like nature themes. And then, whoops. Sorry, I just dropped a couple things. There we go. Okay, I think it was just this actually. A little sticker. More like little pieces of ephemera, vellum, rub-ons, you know, little bits and bobs. So these little vellum type papers. Those are pretty rub-ons. The washi box flower crowns. It's an empty envelope, but a cute envelope. And then some bookbinding twine. Random stickers, ephemera. These are all stickers. Bookbinding twine. That owl is pretty. Oh, I have so much cleaning up to do now. So much organizing. Oh my gosh. But really, not a single thing, not even this cold, is going to make me complain, because I really believe this is like a weird, once in a lifetime recycle center haul. This just makes no sense. It's so awesome. Please don't hate me. This has never happened before. I am as confused as you are. Okay. Let me move all this and get the rest. Okay, so this is the rest. I don't even know what's in this box, okay? So, let's go. Cardstock punch-outs. Alphas. So these look like they're the alphabet. So there's like 2 different shapes in here. Oh, these are so hard to open. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can just pull. Yeah, so there's like big alphabet and a little alphabet. And they're cardstock. Fairy tale paper pad from Recollections. Super pretty. These are more of these alphabet punch outs. And another one. DCWV Cafe Mediterranean stack. Citrus stack. Dear Santa glitter cardstock. Street lace matte stack. So this is like really interesting paper. Another Cafe Mediterranean. This is unknown, but pretty. Don't know if the label's in there. No, it's not. The Mariposa stack. So some of these we have in the full 12 by 12 and in the smaller. The Mariposa matte stack. These are like little journal cards, basically. Dream Chaser paper pad. These are like sayings. The Tattered Time matte stack. Kind of steampunky. Sweet Owl, half glitter, half double-sided. Wild Raspberry from K & Company designer paper, double-sided. And a second one of those. This one looks like it's been untouched. The Happy Planner flowers. These are stickers. I'd say not quite half are used. the Happy Planner Fall. More used in that one. Happy Planner, Happy Illustrations. Probably half, not quite used. And last but not least, the Street Lace Stack. Okay, let me just double take here and see. Okay, that is truly it. Okay, so if you're bored and want to come reorganize all my paper, that would be great. In the meantime, I think I'm going to set all of this aside, take a nice little nap, and come back and put this all away. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for this way longer than intended Thrifty Thursday, Thrifty Canucks. Please go down to the description box to see the hosts of these lovely thrift haul video collaborations. And yeah, may the thrifting fairies be with you, because they got to get the heck away from me. So we'll talk soon, okay? Bye for now.